This part of tutorial will be useful to you even if you are working in other 3D modeling software, such as Blender or Sketchup. To get started, download the archive with a file for this lesson and unpack content. I prepared 3ds Max source files, textures and scene in Unreal Engine with an exported model. Open the 3ds Max file for your version. Before starting work, it's very important to know that the Unreal Engine by default works in the metric system of measurements. 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. Therefore, at the beginning of the project, check the system unit setup. Go Customize, Unit Setup. Select Metric, Centimeters. Click System Unit Setup. 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. Let's look at the structure of the house scene. For convenient work, I placed all the elements on layers. On the top, find the Toggle Layer Explorer. Now we can hide and unhide the categories of objects we need. For example, doors, interior furniture, interior light, as well as other categories of objects. 3D Scans Temporary and Zero Default Layers are working layers contain objects that are not intended for export to Unreal Engine. 3D Scans Temporary layer contains scans of a real building which I used to build the 3D model of house. On Layer Default are auxiliary objects. Hide the 3D Scans Temporary and Default layers. Select the walls of the house. As you can see, this is a single mesh. I merge all the walls into a single mesh for better optimization. By the way, in the form of a single mesh, your client can transfer the 3D model to you when exporting from SketchUp, Revit or ArchiCAD. All elements of the roof are merged into a single mesh, as well as facade decor elements and some other small objects for better optimize. Windows are not everywhere. For better optimization, assets with multiple copies should be duplicated in Unreal Engine. I'll show how this affects performance in the next part. Let's go inside the house. All decor elements, lamps, furniture, sinks are placed here in one copy. I will copy them in Unreal Engine. Some furniture has 3 options. I'll use to create interactive object replacements. The stair railing also has a lot of the same elements. It is better to copy them in Unreal Engine. Handles on kitchen drawers. Just look how many polygons they have. It's easy to understand that these handles will create an extra load on the system if we put it on each door in 3ds Max and export them to Unreal Engine. Hide the wall and roof layers. Move on to the furniture in the master bathroom. The furniture has a mirror arrangement on the left and right. This allows to leave only the left side and mirror the right side in Unreal Engine. Also, I will do in closet. Just mirror the left side of furniture. The furniture block in master bathroom and closet is merged into one mesh. I will make copies of the fence sections and adjacent houses in Unreal Engine. Almost all elements of the scene are textured with the UVW map modifier in box mode. Value of all sides is 100 or 200 centimeters. This is a quick method of texture mapping simple geometry objects, such as roof, windows, walls or columns. The UVW map modifier is also applied to all painted objects or metal objects. This is necessary that roughness map to display correctly. Unreal Engine supports texture resolution up to 8K. According to official guidelines, it's better to use textures power of 2 sizes 1:1, for example 1024, 2048, 4096. The optimal texture resolution from the side of quality and optimization is from 2048 to 4096. Now let's move on to clean the scene from unnecessary geometry. I'm going to remove the extra detail elements. Let's take this chair. Group, open. It has imitation stitching on it. 77,000 polygons, which is a lot. I'm going to remove it. After, don't forget to close the group. Group, close. Move on to the chandelier above the dining table. The mesh looks great. I will be applying the emissive material to the glass surface of the lamps, so I don't need their internal parts. Open the group. Select the lamps. This is a single mesh. Go to the panel on the right side and select Element in the Selection tab. Now you can select unnecessary geometry and delete them. I will select all the lamps and with the Alt key pressed deselect the glass domes. Press the Delete key and close the group. Then I will do the same with the chandelier in the kitchen. Do the same with street lamps. Entrance. Now a chandelier on the terrace. Before exporting, make sure that the objects in the scene that you will copy or move in Unreal Engine have a central pivot relative to themselves. If this not, fix it, otherwise it may be difficult to work with them in the Unreal Engine. Select an object, such as this table. Its coordinate system is offset. Go to the panel on the right, to the Hierarchy tab. Affect Pivot Only. Center to Object. Ready, now pivot in the center of the object. Don't forget to give names to all objects in the scene, like this: walls, roof, windows. This will help you navigate easily and makes your job much easier. The scene is ready for export. Save the file.